So in the previous video, we have exposed the product page API, which is running in the Kubernetes cluster. And here we are going to show how we can expose an external API that could be running in a VM. In that case, it's a service that is provided by OpenLibrary.org, but it could be just like, as I said, like an API, an internal API running in a VM or something like that. So we create this external service that going to be translated into an Istio service entry and so on. And we last time we were like discovering the API doc automatically because it was just like discovered as a Kubernetes service. In that case, we are going to create the API doc manually, telling that it corresponds to this external service that we have just created. We are also adding the ability to, instead of having that inline, having a fetch URL so that it can be fetched regularly, right? So just like create this API doc here, and I could just expose this as another API, but I'm going to do something more fun, right? What we are going to do here, we are going to update the root table we've already created so that we can stitch together these two APIs. So the end user will have one API, let's call that an API product, which is reflected by this root table, which has multiple different available endpoints or calls, and each call is not going to be provided by the same backend, right? So if it's like /API/bookinfo/search.json is going to be provided by this external service that we created, and we are going to rewrite to this path and also rewrite the host because that's what the external service is expecting, and everything else on that prefix /API/bookinfo is going to be provided by the product page service, right? And we have this ability to reorder everything in a very nice way automatically in the gateway, so we don't have to worry too much about having multiple different prefixes. Is going to reorder that so that always the more specific is going to come first. So if I create this, now I can go here and send a request, again providing this API key that I have created before. But in that case, I want to search for a special book here, like this book that's called The Comedy of Error, which is the book that is in this product page service. And I want to get all the languages that are available for this book returned by this OpenLibrary.org API that I have exposed through the gateway. And you can see here like many different languages that are available, and you can see that everything is stitched together in one API, but it will be even easier to see that when we are going to expose that through the developer portal.